I understand that, without my agreement, Alpine F1 have put out a press release late this afternoon that I am driving for them next year. This is wrong. I have not signed a contract with Alpine for 2023. I will not be driving for Alpine next year. Yikes! Hello and welcome back to On Track GP, where today we are reminding you of the very dramatic tweet by Oscar Piastri. So let's go through the events that led up to it. So first of all, Sebastian Vettel downloads Instagram and then a couple of hours later releases a video saying that he is retiring from F1, leaving a seat open at Aston Martin.
I hereby announce my retirement from Formula One by the end of the 2022 season.
Very quickly after, Fernando Alonso says that he is leaving the Alpine team and going to drive, at the time, quite surprisingly, for Aston Martin. People were like, what? Why is he leaving Alpine? They're a better team, to Aston Martin. Turned out it was the right decision for him. So this now leaves a seat open at Alpine. And everyone's thinking, okay, it's going to go to the up-and-coming driver that they've got, the F2 champion, the guy they've invested millions of pounds in, Oscar Piastri. And so Alpine tweet out on social media, oh, we're very excited to announce that Oscar Piastri is going to be driving for us in the 2023 season. But this is where it gets spicy. At 7 p.m, Oscar Piastri tweets this. I understand that, without my agreement, Alpine F1 have put out a press release late this afternoon that I am driving for them next year. This is wrong. I have not signed a contract with Alpine for 2023. I will not be driving for Alpine next year. Yikes! So obviously the F1 world goes into complete meltdown. Alpine look to take legal action, and it turns out that Oscar Piastri and his manager, ex-Formula One driver and fellow Australian Mark Webber, have signed a contract with McLaren to replace Daniel Ricciardo next season. On the 24th of August, Daniel Ricciardo confirms that by announcing on his Instagram that he is not driving for McLaren next year.
2022 will be my last year with McLaren. Just obviously we put in a lot of effort on both sides, but just hasn't worked the way we wanted.
Alpine went to the FIA and their contracts board to basically fight the cause and say, hey, Oscar should be ours, but the board ruled in favour of McLaren. Then on the 2nd of September, Piastri is officially announced as the McLaren driver for 2023. And Alpine went on to get Pierre Gasly to drive alongside Esteban Ocon and have the two French guys. So now the discussion comes, was it the right decision for Oscar Piastri? Well, for the first half of the 2023 season, the answer to that was no. It did not look like the right answer, but with the mid-season upgrades, all of a sudden, McLaren look incredibly competitive. Some even saying that they're now the second quickest team, going from like the 6th quickest team. And Piastri is absolutely putting in the performances to match Lando Norris. He's really not far off a guy that's been so established in Formula One for so long. So Oscar Piastri is doing an incredible job. And to look at the other side of the coin, Alpine are really, really struggling. They had 2 races this season back-to-back where they had a double DNF. They sacked their team principal, moved their CEO to a new job of special projects, whatever that means. And ultimately, they're probably the 6th fastest team on the grid right now. So Alpine are struggling, and it looks, for the minute, that Oscar Piastri, amongst all of the drama and the spice, made the right decision for him. And that is the story of Oscar Piastri's famous tweet, which I think will go down in the top 10 most dramatic moments, not on the racetrack in Formula One of all time. Stick with us. We will see you very soon. We are On Track GP. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop in the comments as well what you thought about Oscar Piastri's tweet. We'll see you soon.